I always tell people you don't plan for your house to burn down, but you still have homeowners insurance. And that's how you should view nursing home, and healthcare issues is, you know what? I don't want to go in a nursing home. Nobody does. I sure as heck gonna have a plan so I don't impoverish my spouse or burden my children um, with making a litany of decisions. They have no idea what I want. I think most people know if you follow the show that we have an estate planning and elder care law firm. By trade, I'm an attorney that practiced in that world for almost a decade, so we are very familiar with nursing home crises, very familiar with VA benefits, Medicaid benefits, how Medicare works, and obviously understanding how to build trusts that protect your assets from long-term care. And one of the things we did over the years as we were going through this is, you really get a feel on how families deal with it. There's those that brush it under the rug, you know, and there's people that want to get out in front of it and just get it done. Let's just, let's take the eat the frog kind of mentality. Let's get this done. This happened to my parents or my grandparents, and almost universally it's an event. And it can be an event of your parents, your grandparents, or a loved one where you're all of a sudden there's that oh shoot moment of this is very real. And then they start seeing that first bill. They see that bill that's $7,000 from the facility, and then they realize Medicare doesn't pay. I had a phone conversation with a very close friend regarding her father in Dayton, Ohio, and they were breaking down, what to do, and they said, well, Medicare, right? And I'm like, Medicare doesn't pay. And they're like, what about home care? And they're like, that's all out of pocket. It's all private. And they're like, what? And then they were trying to, figure out, well, what's hospice? They're like, we didn't want to do hospice. And I was like, dude, hospice pays for everything if you're eligible. So like we're breaking down all these things. And that's really what our goal is with our retirees is to say, you know what, let's have a plan. We don't have to plan to go in a facility, but let's figure out what you want if something bad really happens, a stroke, Alzheimer's, dementia, any cognitive disorders, Parkinson's, let's figure out what we're going to do. And then let's build a plan around it. And a lot of times people are so relieved because they're so tired of being sold financial stuff. We don't do long-term care insurance. That doesn't mean it's bad. If you have it, great. But in our experience, people are regularly pretty dissatisfied with the premium increases, with the amount of coverage, with all the headache, the poking, the recon. So what we do is we use legal tools. We call it our long-term care compass. It's part of every roadmap. You sit down with our attorneys across the Midwest, and we basically then break down, hey, here are the options. And you can protect your house, you can protect some of your investments. As long as it's in this trust instrument for 5 years, the nursing home can't touch it.